presented by Jetsonz Music Media. You know, so right now, hold on, I gotta click.
Watch me, nana.
Okay.
Watch me, nana.
You know what I'm saying? Let's give it up for our DJ Shield. So how's everybody doing?
All right.
Y'all good? Thank y'all for coming. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of the good folks of Jetsonz Music, we would like to say thank y'all for coming and showing up. You know, this is our first annual Teen Summit. We also would like to thank Subway, give it up for Subway. They feed y'all. Also the library to help us out and let us use this space. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm Miss Courtney. I've been living here all my life. You know, I know all the streets and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Over a year and a half right now, I've been working with Union Baptist Church with their youth department doing praise dance. So the youth is kind of my thing. I like to talk with y'all, I like to gig with y'all, you know, to understand what's going on in y'all life. So, now I want to do is introduce our lovely panel. Our lovely panel. Right now, our first panelist, it is a Timken. Any Timken students? Timken? Timken graduate, attorney, author, self-empowerment advocate, motivational speaker, and you disorganized. Community Services Stark County Marketing and Outreach Director. Also, he's a resident educator, assessor for the Ohio Department of Education. Furthermore, he is a Canton City dude. I said dude. He is a dude. Canton School Adult Career and Technical Education Center Dean of Students. Join me in welcoming Mr. Jerome West. Our third panelist, I like to call her Coach D. Some of y'all probably already know her. That dude, Timken. She works at Timken Senior High School. She does behavioral intervention. She also has her own dance team, CCTD. Can't see her. Whoop whoop. There you go. There's some of them back there. Yeah. And she will be opening her own studio here pretty soon. So if you got kids that love to dance, you know, check her out. You can look her up, and you will be blown away by what she can do with your kids. Now, we're just going to open up the discussion. You know, break a little ice a little bit. What do you think is the number one problem that teens have today? What do you guys think? Don't be shy. What is the problem that you guys have? It could be, I ain't got nowhere to go when I want to kick it. Yeah, you.
Arguing.
Arguing? Is that a lot of arguing, or is it a physical confrontation? Is it
Mostly drama.
Drama. What kind of drama do you have? Like he say, she say, or he ain't got on the new J's today.
Somebody talks to me on your back.
Trust issues with each other. You have trust issues, so you don't have no one to speak to and actually trust your secrets with and everything. Yeah. What ways do you think we can actually change this problem with being able to open up and speak? Do you need someone to speak to, or would you like someone to be able to speak to? You don't know? You don't know? Okay, let's go there. Mr. Jerome West, what are some alternatives they can do when they're not trusting in each other and it's always coming to arguments and everything? Where can they go? Or who can they talk to?
I think the biggest thing with kids is that, teenagers, is that first you're trying to figure out who you are and where you're going. You're in that middle of that identity crisis. And that's a struggle, you know. So who can you trust? There gotta be somebody you can trust. Is there a teacher? Is there a friend? Is there a parent? You know. But then there aren't sometimes. So who do you go to? And you have to build up. I'm fishing for this answer. You won't pass it. I just think you gotta find somebody. It takes time to build that rapport. I notice with most teenagers, they really don't care about what you say until they really know how much you care.
I think the biggest issue that teenagers face is not realizing that adults were teenagers before. listen to us. If I could go back to when I was 16,
Right.
I can tell you about 10 people I probably should have listened to that I didn't. So understand that we've done everything that you've done. We've probably created some of the things that you've done. So we kind of know what we're talking about. Use those people you have in place when you need that different support instead of thinking we don't understand.
I say ditto, quite honestly. And I do feel that a lot of issues that students face are internal because of the self-identity struggle that many may not realize they're going through at the time. But I think it's important for you to have your inner circle, the people that you want to be trustworthy in your life. And if you feel like you don't have that, I would pray on it. And maybe seek guidance from someone in your life that can help lead you in the right direction. And absolutely, I totally agree with, we've been there and done that. And a lot of adults don't acknowledge the things that they used to do when they see it in youth. And you may feel like adults kind of talk down to you or act like they don't know, but trust and believe a lot of adults do know because they were once there doing the same types of things that you're doing. So it's important to listen. You may not follow the instruction or guidance now, but you'll see the importance of it as you continue to grow up.
Awesome. I love that.
Anybody to talk to, anybody. There's always someone there. There's always someone that's been through what you've been through, even though you don't think they have. Please believe they have. Okay, I got another question. How many of y'all use social media? By the way, just show of hands. How many of y'all? That's everybody. That's everybody. So how do you think social media, affects what happens in your school life and your home life? Come on, don't be shy. Come on, don't be shy. How does it affect you?
It affects like how you interact with
There you
people,
go.
like how much you interact with people.
Now, do you get like most of your updates, your news, all through social media? Because I'm pretty sure y'all not watching Fox 8. Knowing what's going on. You see like the stuff that been happening and all the violence that's been going on, especially like in Baltimore. I know you guys know that, especially if you've been on social media, because it's just filled my page up all the time. Now, does it hurt you to have social media, or does it help you to have social media?
I think it can be both. Just
Depends on what you post. Okay. Now most posts, some posts be out there, you guys, come on, sometimes, you don't want to post nothing because you got so much in technology that they can snap it and save it and send it to everybody, and that will hurt your home life because you'll be labeled something that you're really not. I know the new thing out here is thought. Y'all know what that is. And frankly, I don't even like the word because it's nonsense, because we have too many beautiful ladies that's trying to do stuff for themselves, do stuff for their community. And just by one little snap thing, and editing is crazy on the internet. They can edit and you could be posed like Kim Kardashian, and it wasn't even you. So it does play a big role in you guys' life. It does play a big role. So I just want you guys to be safe on the internet. Be cautious of what you post. And if you don't think if you don't know in your head, like, should I, because sometimes you can't go to your friend and be like, is this good, should I post this? Because they might give you the wrong answer. And now you're in trouble, So if you already post something, and you posting something, and the first thing in your head is like, I don't think my mom like that. Don't post it. Don't post it at all. So I also have another question. Why don't kids in school join any club organizations? How many organizations that you guys know of that are in school? You looking like you want to say something. Go ahead and say something. How many organizations that you know that are in your school?
There are very many organizations. Most of them like can fit to what you enjoy, and so some people don't join because they don't want to be labeled as whatever fit into the category that they fit into for the organization.
So they're scared of being judged,
Yes.
of being themselves. They're very scared to be judged. And that's a big thing, because people do judge you. They judge you all the time. They judge you on what you look like, what you're wearing, you know, but you have to be open to let people know who you are. Don't follow anybody, because you all have something special within inside you guys that nobody else has. And don't be a follower and let them take that away from you, because that's gonna steal your joy and your time. So if you love to cook, sing, dance, join those clubs, because that's something that you can do. You don't have to be sitting at home like, oh man, I wonder what Sheree doing. I go sit on her porch. You know what I'm saying? These organizations are here for a reason, to help you understand yourself, find yourself. Now, like we know, Miss Dione, she works at Tiffany, she has to dance and everything. And I know there's a lot of people dancing. Y'all need to talk to her. Talk to her. She's not only there just for dance, she's over there helping, counseling. Help her help you find what you need to do in your life. So, y'all do that. But before we do, we about to go to this break real quick. DJs, spin those records. All right, welcome back to the Teen Summit, presented by Jetsonz Music Media. I'm your host, Ms. Courtney. Before we left, we were talking about things that can be done in the community and everything to help the teenagers. But I also have a question, not only for the teenagers, but some of the parents out here too. You know, how do you think teens in our community are looked at by the adults?
Well, I'm glad I'm an adult now, I'll tell you that much. Because when you're an adult, I mean, sometimes as a teen, we look at everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Good judgment, bad judgment. You might look at it as a knucklehead. Some is they don't even know what's going on. Really, all the things you do as a teen affect what happens when you grow up. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a grown person on your back, like really, oh, you on another nigga, and you feel like, oh man, why don't they just be quiet? I'm young, I should be, like really they telling you the right thing, you know what I'm saying? That's just a knucklehead and you don't want to listen. And I had a problem with that as a youngster. You know, my mom used to tell me everything, like, and I used to think, oh man, here we go again. But really, if I would have listened, everything would have been much better.
So it's not really to stop your fun, it's actually to get you on the right path.
Yeah,
so you know what you're going. You know what you're doing. That's like a movie. I know some of y'all don't know, Sister Act 2. Y'all seen it? You want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, wake up and pay attention. These adults is trying to wake y'all up and let y'all pay attention. It's not that they don't want to stop your fun. They want y'all to be cautious. They want you to know who you're with. They want to know who you're around. It's not that they don't trust you. It's sometimes they can't trust the other kids around you.
Right.
So
They don't want you to make the same mistake we did.
Exactly.
We already done did it, lived it, made a mistake, maybe like 3 times. We done did it, made a mistake 3 times already.
Oh yeah.
It's just, you know, we're just here to help.
You know, all of us, we didn't have those times where we didn't want to listen to our friend. Like, I'm going to this party. I don't know what she's talking about. You know, but sometimes they try to keep you away. And then, you know, once you went to the party, they be like, oh, they was all fighting. I should have stayed at home. You know, that's because mom was trying to look out for you. You know, mom been there, uncle been there, grandma, you know, whoever you need to talk to, they ain't been there. They ain't trying to stop your fun. They just trying to keep y'all safe and want y'all to do stuff. Now, I have a question for y'all young ones. What do you think about Tempe and McKinley combined? What do y'all think about that?
I don't like it at all.
Oh, you don't like it?
I don't mess with the kids.
So, yeah, why you don't like it? Why you don't think it's a good idea?
Because, I mean, I went to Timken for a reason.
Right,
There's a reason why I didn't pick McKinley.
right.
So, for them to combine this, it don't make sense. And then you gotta think about all the stuff we did with Timken.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
us bonding the family with our dance teams, set teams, and
Right.
stuff like that. And then think about what Timken made you.
Right.
I didn't start rapping for real until I got to Timken.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So I'm gonna cut to you guys, cause y'all work for Timken and everything. I know y'all got some stuff to say and ask these kids about this kind of combining the schools. We gonna go ahead and go off to he like no. We gonna ask I know you are an alum. You love your school. You bleed it. So how do you feel?
At this point, it is all settled in. I welcome the McKinley girls because I have girls here for my new McKinley dance line, which is where I'll be next year. And at some point, it's just about what's best for the kids. We all as adults have done everything we wanted to do. We've had these fun experiences. And like I was sharing with the panel, I don't care if you go to McKinley, I don't care if you go to Glen Oak, I don't care if you go to Jackson, as long as you're involved, because that keeps you out of trouble. So if you want to do the chess team at St. Thomas Aquinas, that's fine.
Right.
As long as it's something and you're involved. So at this point, what's best for the kids is keeping them engaged and involved. And it's more of the parents who are having an issue than the kids, because the kids are going to be okay. They've gone to elementary and middle school together.
Right.
So now you no longer have to make that choice of, okay, now me and my friends have to split up this friendship because I'm going to Timken and she's going to McKinley. Now you get to just go to school and have those experiences together, so it doesn't separate you anymore.
So how can we ease this young man's mind that it's gonna be okay
For Dave Klein, he is going to be a leader no matter where he goes. And as far as with the step team, he was a very big part of the foundation of that. Now he just needs to be a part of the foundation of building that at McKinley as well, and continue to do what he's doing. The name of the school has changed, but his talent won't change.
Yeah. So it's all about networking, meeting new people, expanding yourself to do better. And what you have, you can share with the kids that's coming, and you can bring them in like, hey, I know it's ain't, it's McKinley now, but I bleed my school or whatever. But let me talk to you. Let me bring you in on some of the stuff we've been doing here before you got here.
And when you look back a few years from now, you'll be able to tell your kids or whoever, I started that. I was a part of that. So that'll be big moments for you to be able to share with people for years to come.
Okay. What are things you guys can do to get ahead in life? You already, like this young man, he already has a path. He knows what he's going to do. This young man right here, he has a path. He has to know where he wants to go. So, what are things that you can do? Don't be shy. We here to help. We here to listen.
What's some things you can do?
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
It's okay. We still love you.
What's some things you can do? You can stay in school, you can do all
So are there any things that you know of? Well, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy. Okay, we're gonna go. Chris, what are some things that these young ones can do to get ahead, to keep, like some of them already have that foundation. What do they can do to keep striding on that track? So once they get out of school, what is something that you can give to them to let them know that it's okay, keep doing what you're doing?
I encourage you to continue to be involved. If you're not involved now, to get involved in something. There has to be something of interest to you, whether it's at school, church, or out in the community. Something has to pique your interest. And if it just has a little bit of your interest, I would encourage you to learn more about it. I believe if you plan on going to college or the military or becoming an entrepreneur, whatever you have for your life, being involved now can help you develop the path, a smoother path to getting there. So I encourage you all to be involved in something that piques your interest.
We know there's some things you guys, you deal with on a day-to-day basis that, these adults don't see don't get to see, you don't share, you know, because sometimes it's a gap in the generation. Some stuff you guys do now are taboo. Like back then they were like, oh, twerking, what's that? You know, it's totally different. You think they don't understand, but they want to understand, you guys. They want to know what's going on in their lives. Also, while we're dealing with school, you know, how do you think your school can cut down on some of this violence between each other? How do you think your school can help you cut down some of this violence before it gets worse? Because I know there's some teens that are in gangs. There it is. You know, I'm not saying that it's something, you know, you want to look up or anything. But there's some kids that come to school and all they do is have aggression. All they want to do is fight and pick, and then here comes the bullies. But what can your school system do for you guys to help you get out of this violence, get out of this anger and aggression? Yes, come on, brother. Love to hear you speak. Come on. Yeah, let's clap it up for him. What do you think?
I don't even know.
You don't know. You don't know.
Like, sometimes I just be in a bad mood.
Right.
I feel like the person that talk to me. It's just-
All the aggression goes to that person because you don't feel like being bothered. You know. Just understand. So he still got the mic. We can talk to the brother. So you like aggression? Do you like to fight?
Like if I got to,
You fight if you got to. So if we had a way where you can just channel all your aggression, you don't have to take it to school with you. You know, saying some activities on the weekend that you can go to learn some, you know, saying some boxing skills or whatever. Because that's a talent. It's not just anger and aggression. You actually have a talent that you have to groom. So would you want to do something like that? Would that help you channel your aggression?
plus I got anger problems.
There you go. I know everybody knows who Floyd Mayweather is. He channeled his aggression real good. Money too. But that's good. Go ahead. Come on, chime in.
He made a very good point.
Right.
He said he has an anger problem.
Right.
You know, understand this. You don't have an anger problem. You have a problem channeling your anger. Anger itself is not bad.
Right.
Anger is just an alert. It lets you know that something is not right. You know what I'm saying? So it's what you're doing with anger. However, for you to be able to say that I got an anger problem, like, you know, if you got a cold, until you admit that you got a cold, you're gonna say nothing to get better. You know what I'm saying? So like you a lot further than you may realize, just because you're conscious of that.
Because you know it. Now, panel, is there any questions would you like to ask these young ones?
I would like to touch on the school and how the school might
The
be
school,
able to
okay.
help with the anger and whatnot.
Okay.
As we spoke earlier about adults and some maybe not acknowledging the things that they were involved in when they were younger, I would like to take this time to say what I think was important when I was in school, particularly in junior high. I think the best thing that the school could have done was suspending me because I was involved in different activities that I surely shouldn't have been. And I can say that now as an adult, but as a 7th and 8th grader, I was trying to fit in. You know, my friends and I, we tried to become involved in a gang. We wanted to sell drugs because that's what we saw. I mean, I took it upon myself to hold drugs for drug dealers because I wanted that life. I saw what it could buy and I wanted it. And taking that stuff to school, you know, I was involved in jumping people. It's not anything I'm proud of now, but I talk about it because I know a lot of youth are involved in that type of activity and they may think that's the only way, that's what they see around them at the time, like right now in your environment. But I'm here to tell you there is better and there is more than you can have for your life. So in the 8th grade, I was suspended for the first time. I was really upset about it, but I thought about all the things I missed out on because it was right at the end of the year. So there was no signing the yearbook, no, you know, getting my t-shirt or whatever those things are, going to the dance because I was suspended, but it turned me around to want better in my life. I knew I was going down the wrong path, and that may not have been the total, turnaround, but it was a major start. And I appreciate now, looking back, Mr. Brown, Franklin Junior High in Vallejo, California, for suspending me, because it helped me to think about the things that I was doing and to know that there are real consequences for those things.
One thing that I encourage every young person to do is never fear failing. You can fail many times, but if you fail to get back up, that's when you become a failure. You got to keep getting back up, keep getting back up. There are going to be obstacles in life, there are going to be struggles. I failed statistics 5 times at Star State. 5 times, and paid for it 5 times. I passed it with a D. And I'm like, man, the only reason I passed it because the teacher was retiring. And she said, you can have a D, I don't care. But the reality is, that was statistics. I should have put that on tape. But the reality is now, because I never gave up, I am working on my doctorate degree in education. I'm the grandson of a man that can't read. My grandfather has less than a 3rd grade education. He can't read this sheet. But now he has a son that's a student working on a doctorate. Amen. It blows his mind. Nice. So I really encourage you, don't give up. It doesn't matter where you come from or what they said you can't do, man. You can be anything you want to be. But there's a price. It's one price you got to pay. It's one price you got to pay. And it's simply called hard work. You got to be willing to do the hard work. You got to fail, do some more hard work. Fail, do hard work. I hate school. But now I got 4 college degrees. And it's crazy, like, how I get 4 college degrees? But hard work pays off. So that's what I'm going to say.
Now, I have another question. But before we get to this question, I'm going to be right back with you.
Jetsonz music, baby.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life is free.
Welcome back to our Teen Summit. I'm your host, Miss Courtney. And right now we're going to bring to the stage some teen talents. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to C Light. He's a Christian rapper, and we're going to let him do his thing.
All right. Test. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right. Listen. I used to pray for a song that'd get you in your feelings. Talk about my family, how we make it for a living. And we talk about God, but the others never listen. And I'm asking God why. Though some pay attention, but you focus real close, cause the clock is still ticking. You wanna get your life right, but you stay around sinning. And the people in your circle, man, they was pretending. You looking real crazy thinking, should I go to heaven? But the things that I did in my life was killing on my future. Man, it's time to get right. And it's time to make a change for my Lord Jesus Christ. When I follow him, the devil still gon' pick a fight. Listen, so it's time to move on. It's time to make a change. I'm on a new era, so it's time to rearrange. So really ain't no picking, I'ma always be a Christian. And others go deny it, but God is what I'm living. Some people just think just because, I'm a Christian, I ain't been through nothing. I feel like we got the hardest life ever, cause I go to school every day. And people got something to say about me just because of what I believe in, just because of what I do. But I mean, I just use them as a footstool. Because when I get to the top, they're going to be the ones thinking they was beside me. But listen, I was smoking in the second grade, man, I was a youngin'. I'm looking at my cousins in the street, he was thuggin'. He had the strap on the side, he was going hunting. I ain't want that life, so your boy got the running. I ran to the church, got right, and I'm saved. And I wanna thank the Lord just for showing me the way. And I think about my Aunt Rhonda every single day. The times that we spent and the games we used to play. So these people always tell me, be cool, it's okay. She's living real good and she's in a better place. But best of all things, man, my God kept her safe. So I ain't got no worries, just waiting for that day when he coming for his people. You ain't ready, he might leave you. If you ain't mad, Jesus, man, he really wanna see you. Cause you wasting all your time and you getting out of line. And you selling all these drugs cause money is on your mind. I call this song emotional for a reason. Just because of the stuff I go through, man. It's just hard life. Growing up in Canton, you gotta have a hard life. I mean, it's Canton, Ohio. But listen, man, listen. So y'all think it's real easy just to live a Christian life? We them outsiders and we always living right? We ain't got no problems and we always being perfect. Believing what y'all say, oh no, it ain't worth it. And I think about the stuff that I did, it was crazy. I had a porn addiction, matter of fact, it was daily, but my life is so crazy. Stay praying daily. I'm praying to the Lord, the devil won't try to take me. Who kept me up on my grind, acting like my father said God was gonna let me shine. I was in a project, so you know I had to get mine. And I'm spreading God's message, I ain't never wasting my time. I was praying to the Lord that people can like my rhymes. So I hit him up on Facebook and I thought he was a Vine. And your boy staying humble, cause his life is a struggle. My ain't got 2 jobs, matter of fact, it is double. So think about that stuff that you did for your baby. Sell your body parts and they looking at you crazy. But think about Jesus, he's the only one who made me. So you ain't gotta judge and he already saved me. It's your boy C-Light and you know I pray daily. Praying to the Lord, the devil won't try to take me, man. My God is so amazing. My sins that I'm facing, I'm getting so mad because the devil stay chasing. I want to thank the Lord just for making her my lady. Met her freshman year, but the love for her is crazy. We had our ups and downs and we always played around. But God wasn't there, so we fell to the ground. And I'm sitting in my room just thinking. Tell her how you feel, boy, you crazy, man, you tripping. And I want to give a shout out to my friend who really tried to take her. He lied to my face and he said he wouldn't date her, but it hurt me real bad. Matter of fact, he cut me deep. And vengeance is mine, said the Lord, so know to speak. He was treated like a brother, we was chilling like no other. And then he turned his back and he showed his true colors. So I'm chilling all alone, my 2 friends, man, they gone. I thought we was brothers, but I guess I'm in the wrong. So I go to the Bible and I'm praying for survival. Cause if I fall again, there won't be a good revival. But my God is always with me no matter where I'm going. And I'm from a small city where the bullets get to flowing. And the devil really on. He trying to take us out. Go to different way and really change the whole route. I said I'm praying to the Lord to help me find a way to make it out the struggle and living another day. Man, my God is on his way. And the sinners is not safe. You better get your life right before it's too late. Ain't no telling when my God gonna be coming. The people that's denying, ain't no need to be running. But I'll be happy once I finally hear that trumpet. Cause we gonna be in heaven, just be chilling and rejoicing.
All right. Yeah, give it up one more time for C-Light.
Well, I've been rapping ever since I was 14. My uncle is a Christian rapper also, and I started when basically around the time he started. But I really didn't get serious until I came to Timken.
Right.
And I seen like the way that they was feeling it, so I was like, hey, I might as well just be this.
Bless. All right, this is Ian Freeman, and he's going to be singing, so take it away, Ian.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the morning is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, 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 stand by me. Oh, stand by me. oh, stand by, stand by. If the sky that we look up should crumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by. So darling, 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 stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by, stand by. So darling, 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 stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by, whenever you're in trouble, just stand by me, stand by, whenever you're in trouble, just stand by me, oh, stand by, whenever you're in trouble, just stand. Oh, sweet George, the whole day through, said it's just in, oh, sweet soul, keeps Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, oh, sweet Georgia, I so love you. Said it comes in sweet and clear as the moonlight through the pine. Hey, girl, the arms, they reach out to me. Girl, the eyes, they smile tenderly. Oh, Lord, peaceful dreams I see. Oh, the road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Yeah, till it comes in sweet and clear as the moonlight through the pines. Yeah. Girl, the arms, they reach out to me, oh Lord. Girl, the eyes, they smile tenderly, baby. Well, still in peaceful dreams, I will not listen the road leads back to you, girl. Help them Georgia on my mind. I said keep it Georgia on my mind. Whoa. I said keep it Georgia on my mind. Don't you know, little girl said on my mind. Thank you. about 4.
Damn.
So you've been in it for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. So you well thought of.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And also your mom, she goes with you and travel. Let's take a little minute and tell them some of your little catalog, what you've been doing with yourself.
Well, let's see. I used to be in this gospel group. Didn't really work out, but that's all right. I won Canton Idol twice. I auditioned for American Idol and got the first golden ticket in Northeastern Ohio. Let's see. That's really about it. I mean, I love to sing.
You love to sing.
My mom's a musician. She sings. She plays the drums, and I play the drums.
That's a musical household. Awesome. Thank you for blessing us again.